So, hey guys, today we're going to be taking a look at a combo I have found recently that seems like it almost does something, but I mean, not quite, I guess. So, it starts off with the punk cards, right? So, we'll just grab the full punk package, I guess, for fun. I don't think we really need the full package per se, so we'll just put it in anyways, though. Uh, yeah, sure. All of these guys, this. Some traps as well. Sure. And then emergency teleport as well. So now that we have this, it just looks like regular punk, right? But Scrap Dragon is actually just generic to make. And you know what? This is a scrap card. And why is this marked? Scrap Wyvern. Two monsters, including a scrap monster. So, so suddenly this is looking a lot more generic to make. You can target one scrap monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then destroy one card you control. So there's this effect. And then if another face-up scrap monster is destroyed by card effect while you control this monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon a scrap monster from your deck, then destroy one card on the field. So in this case, we might be popping like the field spell, potentially, instead of Scrap Wyvern if we want to keep Scrap Wyvern on the field. We have ideas like that, I guess. Alright. What are we cooking with now? So now that we have access to Scrap Wyvern, this actually allows us access into Scrap Recycler, but which does not seem like much, but it's still useful. We can special summon Scrap Recycler. This just foolish burials any machine monster from our deck to the graveyard, which could be useful or not useful. Who's to say? I don't know. But this is just completely generic to do, I guess. So if we want to Orcus full combo, I guess we could send Harpour and do that. But aside from that, we have other ideas. So I'm thinking, right now at least, well, if we can send any machine monster, we can just send any machine monster. So we could send like Spell Canceller. And because, we can actually kind of make rank 8s with Punk. Well, in this case, if we had Rising Scale, we have the idea of using Rising Scale plus like Rising Carp to make a rank 8, and then we can later on make Scrap Dragons like fine. We can also then go into the Gimmick Puppet cards, which we have ideas like Gimmick Puppet Fanatics Machinex, which would allow us to additionally normal summon a Scrap Monster. Or we have the idea of as well going into Gimmick Puppet Fanatics Machinex to bring back one of our monsters and special summon it to our opponent's side of the field. Which, surely, there's a scrap card where this matters. Let's check real quick. Let's see. Well, this card is in the graveyard during your main phase 2. Nope. Doesn't seem to do anything. Scrap Goblin. Can't be destroyed by battle. If this card is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card and sent to the graveyard, you can target one scrap monster in your graveyard. Add that target to your hand. Maybe that's relevant. I don't know. Are one of these guys like a floodgate or something? Gives you and special summon scrap monsters to your opponent's side of the field. I'm just assuming here. Target a scrap monster in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Same kind of effect here. Lord of Phantasm, Scrap Soldier. Target one scrap monster, add that target to your hand. Beast. Add to your hand. Do these guys do anything? Cannot be used as synchro material except for the synchro. Summon of a scrap monster and all other materials must be scrap monsters. Are any of you guys like floodgates or something? If opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If summoned this way, target one scrap monster you control, destroy that target. But not quite. Scrap Searcher. And it's sent to the graveyard while this card is in the graveyard. You can special summon this card. This card is special summon, destroy all face-up monsters that you control, except for scrap monsters. I guess it's this one. It's not a floodgate then, huh? It's just like a Raigeki. Is there none? This guy is destroyed by the effect of a scrap card and sends a graveyard and target one. Yeah, that doesn't seem to do anything. Yeah, do scrap cards do anything? Scrap Mind Reader. Summon it, remove, play. Yeah, it doesn't seem to do anything, actually. Do any of these guys do something? Next card, it's sent to the graveyard. Yeah, a whole lot, nothing. I guess Scrap Arcfiend also allows you to go into this. So no idea what you do with scrap cards, honestly. I'm just lost. But okay. So from here, we have ideas. And I think, honestly, Regulus might not be that bad to play here. Just, I don't know. But, alright. So from here, we can send any machine and special summon any machine monster to our opponent's side of the field. Or, you know, if we're feeling like doing some destruction method, we have, like, an idea of Acid Golem, perhaps. We can just summon Acid Golem to our opponent's side of the field with, like, Fanatics, Machinax. I mean, there's also, like, that idea, which, I mean, we'd probably work this out somehow. This just needs to be removed from our field somehow. We could, like, negate this and then link this off. We could destroy it. Send it for something, maybe. What's this effect exactly? Special summon it. Then destroy one card you control. Order. Not great for Scrub Wyvern to do Acid Golem stuff, I guess, but, yeah. We could do Spell Canceller, I guess. That's the big one, I guess. Doesn't matter whose side of the field this is on. This will negate all spell effects on the field. We can also, if we don't want our opponent linking this off, we have the idea of adding a Puppet Trap here. So we can add this one, right? Service Puppet Play. So we can do some freaky stuff here. I don't know, this probably enables something, right? We can legitimately summon any special summonable machine monster to our opponent's field. Surely there's a good target for this, like, surely, right? Machine effect. I think that's all we need, right? Wait, these guys, didn't they ban the guy that we would do this with? Yeah, I think that guy's banned. Can't really think of anything at the moment. But I mean, surely there's something really bad we could give our opponent. Or something that'd be useful to summon onto their field for us. That we can take later, maybe. Anything else? I can't really think of anything except for maybe this would be nice. Put onto field and then possibly take control of with like a Geonator. In this case, that would probably do it. And we can also trigger Scrap Recycler a second time by going into the Atlantis, I guess. To send like another Telephone. Like that's an idea actually. This is a way we can get into Morphtronic Telephone. Is it that efficient? I don't know. Maybe there are other things you can do about it. I guess you guys can figure it out if you have any ideas with this kind of like engine. Well, this is just generically splashable, and you can even do this without with no normal summon if you start with E-Telly, right? So surely this amounts to something. couldn't tell you what, but if we have an extra scrap recycle in hand, we could also normal summon it. Does that lead into anything? I'm not sure about that, but that's something. Oh, okay. Could we give this to our opponent? This would be a funny one to give Psychic Rover, but there's like an RNG aspect to that. Hmm. We can give our opponent basically anything we want with the Fanatics Machinax. I mean, that seems potentially useful. And we do have to run rank up for this. We don't get the extra normal summon if we just hard open this, I suppose, which is something. I don't know if this matters a lot to me personally either. This is also actually a form of removal, which is nice. So it's not even that bad to just go into this, honestly. And then you also have like a Snatch Steal effect on this, which is also not bad. Being able to put a guy on your opponent's field so you can Geonator as well. That's just the recipe for disaster, really. So, I mean, at the very least, I'm pretty sure you could Asim Golem lock your opponent with like a 2-card punk hand, or not 2-card punk hand. Yeah. Something like that would probably work. If you want to like scrap combo, we can scrap combo here, I guess, as well. And then do things, I guess. So if we start with Xiamen, I'm pretty sure we can get into both these guys. And then what? No idea, but it's something. From here, I guess we could, if this seemed better, we could go Orcus combo, and these guys are actually machines. So the extra normal summon is actually pretty useful from the Mimic Puppet Fanatics Machinax here. If we were to play a hybrid build like this with like Orcus Punk, potentially. I think we could cut down the Scrap Recyclers to 2 if we're playing Punk with Orcus and Scrap. We do have like an okay moderate amount of extra deck space left. Do we have enough room for Fiendsmith as well? Just while we're here, like, I guess you could. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.